Hello everyone and welcome to the official SWGT YouTube channel. My name is Sarusa. Today we're going to take a look at SWGT Update 5.3.0a and 5.4.0, which includes a new auto-updating plugin, some big changes for Team Builder on Personal, some enhancements for artifact details, and some bug fixes. Up first, we have an update today for the plugin for both Guild and Personal. This actually requires an update for SWEX as well. So I've been working with Xandro, and he was so gracious to spend his time, but he basically upgraded SWEX, which is the Summoner's War exporter, to version 0.0.58, which now includes the ability for plugins to automatically update themselves. So there's a lot of extra work on our side as far as the overall development goes, but it makes it a lot easier for all the users. So I'll include in the description down below the link for the newest version of SWEX, and I'll also include the links in the description down below for the latest versions of the SWGT plugin for both Personal and for Guild. Essentially, you're going to want to update your SWEX, whether you're using the portable or the installer. If you're using the portable, obviously you're going to remove the old portable version that you were using, and you're going to want to use the new version, of course. And then for the plugins, you're going to go into your plugins folder, and you're going to remove the old versions of the SWGT logger and the SWGT Personal logger. Just completely remove the ones that you have in there, and then you'll put the ones from the GitHub page into your plugin folder, and essentially from there on out, they'll automatically update themselves every time the SWEX opens up. So it's very nice, and a very big thank you out to Xandro for all of his hard work. The next update takes us over to the Team Builders feature. So under the account analytics, whether it be the hamburger menu or on top if you have it pinned, you go into Team Builder. So one of the features that somebody has been asking me for quite a while is being able to change the runes on here. So I have gone through and done that. So the way that Team Builder works is once you go through and pick your 3 monsters, it'll essentially snapshot your team as of right now. But later on, let's say you want to change the runes. So that is now a function of SWGT. So if we go into the Team Builder feature and we click on the gem icon, which shows you all the runes and artifacts, you can actually go through and click on the new button that says change. And it's pretty simple. I show you a picture of all the different slots. You can pick the slots that you want, or if you want to equip whatever is currently equipped on your monsters, or just remove them all. Those are functions, of course. But let's say I want to put a new rune onto slot 2, and it'll show me what is currently equipped. There's obviously none equipped for current and none equipped for what's currently saved. And so let's say I want to put on, I don't know, an accuracy rune that is going to be speed, and I want to pick on HP percentage. And so there we go. So here's the rune. I can actually click on equip, and that rune will now be equipped. I can actually go through again. Let's say I want to pick this rune down here for Swift. So I'm going to choose slot 3. And so this will show me what is on there saved and then what is on there right now. So you'll notice that there are obviously 2 different. But of course, I can go through if I want to put on, let's say, a guard rune that is going to be, and sub property is going to be, let's say, crit rate on here. So it's automatically sorted by default. So as you add on more properties, it will continue to sort those properties as well. So let's say I want to look for crit damage next, and then maybe some speed. And so now you'll see that the runes that were returned have crit rate, crit damage, and speed on them, and they are sorted in the same sequence. So this is my highest crit rate rune. It's on guard, so I'm going to press on equip, and then that's now equipped. And all of the stats change, of course. So very nice feature. Definitely a nice recommendation by somebody. It was a lot of work on the user interface side to make it nice and simple and easy to use and everything else. So really hope you guys like it a lot. I hope it's used a lot too. The next update line takes us over to the Monster Collection feature. So this feature, there were some mobility issues as far as the buttons go. So on mobile, if you had clicked, it wouldn't show this button as unclicked essentially, because technically on mobile, it's still on hover, and so on hover is an event on buttons nowadays. It makes the button highlighted when you go through and click it. So I went through and made some changes, so now there's no more hover, and then as you click, it just has that button no longer highlighted. And since we're talking about buttons, the monsters page, both on the Guild site and on Personal, all of the same fixes have been applied as well. The next update line takes us over to artifact details. And so somebody recommended on Discord, it'd be nice if I could just see all of my water artifacts. And so I went through and made that change. You can also go through and sort by sub-property. So let's say I want to see all of my water artifacts that have, let's say, -fire on them for whatever reason. You can also sort by the sub-property too. And the sort by sub-property feature also works on all the top or bottom as well. So now you can see here are all my top minus water artifacts, and there's fire, and there's water, and there's dark. So it just takes all the artifacts based on the efficiency, and then it sorts by the subproperties that you have selected. So if you go through and say, I want a minus water in here as well, and it'll show you all the artifacts that have both of these lines, and then sort by this first, and then by that second.
And that's it for today. I just wanted to say a thank you to all the Patreon members who subscribe to SWGT, and to all the people that constantly give feedback about the platform. It's only through your support and efforts that SWGT is what it is today. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. We all make SWGT better together. And with that, don't forget to smash those like buttons, and I'll see all of you on the battlefield.